that's an additional 6 points. You add 6 to what you rolled on the 20-sided.
Okay.
You rolled a 14,
So
is that
20.
right? Yep,
Yeah.
so that was a 20.
Yep.
So that was a hit, so now you roll damage.
Okay. Right, which is
You attacking with your short sword?
4. Yeah, because he's standing right there. It'd be kind of stupid to try to hit him with a bow.
Yeah, so you roll the damage, you add your damage bonus, and then you roll 2 more 6-sideds and add them all together.
So it's 8. Oh, plus 6. Plus 7. Okay. So 15. Total.
Basically just jam your short sword right up his back, right through his spine, and he just kind of just heaves back and gurgles and just falls dead right at your, not even at your feet because you're kind of sitting down, so he falls dead next to you.
Does he get, right, because does he get blood on my shoes? Because
there's a little bit of, there's some blood involved. There's some blood.
You know,
given
who I follow, tidiness is important to me. I do not want blood on my shoes. I quickly step away.
Like in his lower back, but angled up in through his, like,
right. Can I
his,
get it back out
organs.
again? Do I have to kind of jiggle it and wrench it a little bit?
You got to wrench it a little bit, but you can get it out.
I can always put a foot on his back and heave if I need to.
Yeah.
So first I wipe it off on his cloak and you know, everything. All right, I don't. So there's only one guy left in here, and he's only got one arm, right?
And I got one guy with the one arm's dead.
Why do I not have an X on him? Now the X has moved up to my guy.
You should
okay,
be.
Fine. So everybody in here's dead.
Nope. There's one more guy that's alive.
Where? Isn't it the third one down here in the row?
Yes.
Okay.
He has not been hit.
That's what I thought too. Okay. And who's... Well, I don't know order. I wouldn't know order. My character wouldn't know that. So, I think I'm going to jump over here to the doorway and be ready to go into this next room.
Which doorway? The one to the,
to the next
east?
room where school is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move over there easily.
Why
Stepping
is
over
there a
bodies the whole
square
way.
around my guy?
What party's in here, Mike?
Why is there a what?
I'm seeing a yellow square around Thanos.
Oh, do you have your mouse over you in the turn order window?
Oh, yep.
That's fine.
Okay, it's fixed.
Well, it just highlights whatever you're pointing at in the turn order. Wherever you have your mouse hovering over.
Gotcha.
Skull.
That is.
Alright. Well, I'm going to not kill her by running her over. My intent is not to necessarily kill her, but try to incapacitate her with my freight train.
Okay.
Incapacitate her with your freight train. Mm-hmm.
That's one word for it.
You know, whatever you want to call it, I totally get it.
Well, I'm going to charge her, but yeah.
You have to pay for that, huh? Make her pay. I gotcha.
Right. Make a roll for your gore attack.
It's a +7.
Crit.
Fuck yeah, I did. She goes, ooh, ooh.
She's like, parlay!
Are we gonna have a potty break soon?
Yeah, as soon as we finish this attack, we'll take a potty break.
18. Now, does that also... I get the goring charge and the gore.
Do the gore
Does
first.
that double the... Okay. That was 18 points for the gore. And 10 more for the charge. Yeah, the charge doesn't get double, does it?
No, that's just for the gore. So I have to succeed on a strength check.
She got a 16 on the strength check.
She got a 19.
No, she's. Bitch is going down. I got a 20. Oh wait, is it? Who's?
You got your DC is 8 plus your strength modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So you got 20.
Oh, my strength is 20.
Your modifier
All right. Modifier is 5.
13
Or
and your
7.
proficiency
I'm sorry,
bonus.
7. It's 2.
15 plus
Wait.
and your proficiency bonus.
+2.
Yeah, plus 2.
So 17 is what she needs to get. And she rolled a 19. She made her save. So she just sort of you hit her hard, but she manages to sort of grab onto your horns as you force her, as you ride into her. Whoa, what the hell? And so she's not forced back. So she manages to hold her ground, and everyone take 5 minutes to go pee, get a drink, and we'll be right back.
Did you say pee to drink?
What, babe?
Did you say pee to drink?
Pee and get a drink.
Because that's not everybody's thing.
Or you could pee
all right.
into your drink if you like.
Whatever floats your boat, you know. Whatever wets your whistle. Okay.
Yeah, that's one tough woman. Wait a second, did I say that right? Oh, nobody's there. 10. Right? Eleven. 16. 26 points total. Oops. But sit still. No, get down, goddammit. I don't want you up in my frickin' face. No.
I'm the only range figure I lay.
Hold! I am here.
What the? See this coming. So plausible.
That's 26 points total.
I know. He's still alive.
All right. Well, I was just making sure. I said 26. But I thought I didn't say that. That's from tough bitch. Oh, okay. I didn't ask for them. You bastard didn't give me croutons.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
Yes.
My babies. Do you want to end up with your cats on Blue Buffalo?
That's what I've been transitioning to. They've been eating. I bought that bag.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've been mixing it
was-
in with
'cause I was-
their previous food throughout the last week or two.
Fantastic. You are totally a step ahead of the game.
I know. I'm good.
You're the only guy who's worth having a litter box.
A double litter box for.
Ugh, I hate litter boxes. Hate them, hate them, hate them.
Yep. That's pretty much the main reason I don't have a cat right now. I just have no real good spot for a litter box.
I got this cat used to a toilet, and that was great. My cat, but I can't do a toilet with 3 cats, so back to the box.
Yeah, now, like with Neo, when it was just me and Neo living together, he was really good with his litter box. There was not a problem.
Yeah.
But, it was just me and him. And I had a ton of places for his litter box that were fine.
Yeah. I, at least for the moment, have a dog that would love to eat kitty snacks as he sees the litter box. And then little kids who get into everything, so
As long as you remind them that they're not Tootsie Rolls.
right.
You back, James?
Yeah.
Okay. The Magus's turn. Oh wait, no, I got one. So good. This guy steps in here. Attack against. Scimitar. Looks like he hits with a 19. 2. Mark it on. So a little tiny cut. And Magus goes.
Yes, magic missile into the darkness. I am a Mountain Dew.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lily was talking to me. I didn't know it was.
Mm-hmm.
He heard his music. That's my cue.
Oh, gosh. Well. Do it up, Mr. Trevetta.
I want you to tell me what you.
I shot a firebolt at the guy that's left.
Okay.
Shot an asshole.
And it missed with a 9. The little wall
I would tell
behind
you,
him.
except I have to turn my mic on. So it's kind of a pain in the ass, so I just did it.
Wait, what did you do? Say that again. Anyone else hear what he
I
said?
said the reason I didn't tell you. I said I didn't tell you because I got to sit here and click my mic on and off because of my pickup problem or whatever, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, so I just did it.
Gotcha. Definitely would rather you talk too, so I don't mind a little echo if you're talking. You don't echo. So cool. It missed with a 9, so the wall behind him sort of bursts into flame for a second. It kind of shoots up. It's all stone, so it doesn't actually burn. But you move to the to your left a little bit.
Yeah, I did, so that I could get clear the line of sight.
Okay. Back in the other room with Skull and his friend. She pulls a small mirror out of a pouch at her belt and casts a spell, and this sort of reflective sort of shimmer sort of springs up around her body. She also mutters a few magical words and phrases. She backs up to here. And to make an attack against her, you have to succeed against a wisdom check. Mr. Skull. I'm sorry, a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Hang on a second. I know. Here we go. Well, I started off with a 17, and my wisdom is another 2, so that's 19.
Let's see what you. Oh, I'm looking at the. How you... Okay, you made your saving throw, so you felt some sort of something resisting your attack, your desire to attack her, but you managed to push through it and attack her anyway, so go ahead and make just a regular attack roll.
No, unmodified 19, so that's probably going to be a hit.
That was a hit.
Gunfighter. .13 points.
Yeah, that was a big hit. She backs away, just bleeding from her midsection. She comes to the far side of the rug and pulls it away, and there's a hole underneath that she climbs down into and disappears. Down into the hole. And Thanos, it's your...
Where did she go?
She moved a rug on the floor, revealing a hole underneath that she climbed down into.
She went down, but not in a good way.
She did it in a very
Very
sexy
good
way.
point.
Sexy as one could be, or bleed from the...
Profusely.
It can be sexy. Hey, kitty kitty.
I'm gonna move up to here and look down the hole.
You see a ladder going down. Let's see. And at the bottom of the hole, there's some sort of passage continuing on to east. And she is the hole. I'm trying to find. The hole is 30 feet deep. So she's about halfway down right now.
Um,
Better get her before she gets down there and sets some wards around herself or something.
Well, if we had our second level spells, be in there.
Take a big rest real quick.
Is the hole big enough?
Everybody
Alright.
hold on, I gotta take a nap.
Time out for
Wait a
now.
minute.
Oh, nap
All
time!
right, I don't want to kill her. Now I know, according to the rules, we can choose all of our damage to be considered subdual damage, right?
Correct.
I don't think it specifies that spells can't be. I don't know how you want to do that. I'm thinking that a chill touch probably wouldn't be enough to knock her out. So I'm thinking of dropping a guiding bolt on her to try to knock her out with that.
Suck. Combat. Making an act. Act. Damage types. Falling on con. Sometimes an attacker wants to incapacitate a foe rather than killing blow. When an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points, the attacker can knock the creature out, so it has to be a melee attack.
Alright. And it's a 30-foot deep hole, right?
Correct.
30 foot down to the bottom.
Halfway past.
And she's about halfway, so we'll say she's about 15 feet down.
Right.
So she's 3 squares away.
Now climbing, you do take a penalty to your... Normally, Aspasia
True.
doesn't, but...
I was wondering how we would handle if I just kind of like
If you don't do it, I will.
dropped down the hole and tried to grab her on my way.
Well, dropping's the
I'm gonna
easy
go
part.
right
Grabbing's
through
the
her.
hard part. I would
Right,
have
grabbing
you
would
make...
be the hard part.
Yeah. I'd
So I'm
probably
just trying to think it like, okay, so I'm falling down 15 feet, but I'm not hitting. I'm trying to grab. So if I grabbed her,
right.
basically trying to like bring us both down an additional 15 feet. And the attempt would be to just kind of like grab her, and then we fall 15 feet.
I would have you
Now,
make
I
an
know that-
athletics check to
Would you-
grab a hold of her, and then she would have to make a strength check to hold on to the ladder.
All right, would the fall damage be a full 30 feet for me, or would it be 15?
I might reduce it some.
If you catch her.
You're going to take some damage. Maybe a bit less.
Yeah. I think it's a
Yeah.
D6 for every 10 feet.
If you ride her down, it should
Diggity.
kind of soften your blow,
Write her down
Right.
like Legolas.
and it'll knock her out.
Yeah, you can certainly try it. E3.
Yep, 1d6 for every 10 feet. Yep. So say 2d6 fall damage.
I might have whatever damage that you would have taken and get half of it.
All right. Now I did move up to there 30 feet, so dropping down, I would could just like basically. Am I going to have enough movement points?
I'll say
I'm
yes. You
kinda
have
like
enough to just step
drop it.
off the edge. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to attempt it. Now I did quickly just, my scythe has a leather strap on it from towards the top down to the bottom, so I can just kind of like put it on my shoulder.
If this affects your decision to do this, you notice that whatever spell that she had cast on herself is still active.
Okay. So am I going to have to make a wisdom save first, or a wisdom save?
There's a chance.
So what is she, shimmering or something? How can you tell that?
There is some sort of aura around her. Sort of magical
Make her.
aura.
Oh, no, make her.
You know what? I'm just going to move up to the hole, and I'm not going to bother with that right now. Seeing that spell. I thought about it for a second, and then was like, and I just went to put my scythe on my back, and then I just went ahead and I'm just going to throw a chill touch at her.
Okay. I'll say that you have advantage since she's climbing at the...
Alright, 11, 17.
That was a hit.
Excuse me.
4 damage.
The chill touch was enough to finish her. She falls off of, lets go of the ladder and falls the remaining. So it's hard. Ground below, not moving.
I didn't mean to juggle so hard.
Doesn't mean you can't do first aid on her. Definitely down.
Utter a few choice curses, turn back to Skull, and tell him that she's down. I'm going to go down there and see if I can't get her back.
And Denon, it's your turn.
Well, you're lucky because I'd try jumping on it. Eat some hook, bitch. Key it up, Alex.
Dane, did you hear it's your turn?
No, sorry. Has the guy in front of me been hit yet?
He has not been hit.
He has not been hit.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Okay, I'm just gonna strike this guy with my sword. I rolled a 9 plus 4 is 13. So I don't know what his armor class is. I got a 13.
That was a hit. His armor AC is 12.
Okay. You guys are all rolling 20s. I'm rolling 9s. It's pissing me off.
I've only rolled one.
9 points of damage.
I was with your longsword.
I was with your loss.
Yes, I rolled a 7 plus the 2 damage bonus.
Yep, you ran him through. And that's the last.
Okay, wait a second. I want to do my move real fast. I want to go back up to here and see if this dude's still sleeping or if he's awake.
The guy laying in there has not budged. And
Okay.
Back up in the other room?
yeah, the drunk
Yeah, I
guy.
went up here to see if that guy was still awake or not.
Because I kind of, since I'm a little tipsy myself right now, I was like, I should go see if there's any more alcohol up there. And what those shiny things on the floor were. Are you checking to see what the shiny things on the floor are?
No, I was just checking for any bodies. I want to make sure that the area is clear. So he hasn't moved, and then I don't know what's going on in the other room, but I can't get there on
Are you
this
going to
turn.
kill him? Or just leave him there in his drunken torpitude?
I'm going to leave him there in his drunken state because we need a prisoner.
Okay.
All right, no remaining enemies, so that is the end of combat. What are you going to
He wakes up.
Happy Dan?
Living guy.
I'm gonna start heading down the ladder. Tell Skull to cover me, basically.
All right, no.
Search bodies, search rooms, see if there's anything of interest. Look for anything else that's secret, like the hole that that woman just disappeared into.
I'm gonna holler at them. That
Yeah.
they're going.
Yeah, I definitely want to go with that woman's hole.
Check all the drawers and what not, what have
After the
you.
bull gets in there, you're not. It'll be too big for you.
Are there any spells? Are there any spells
Are
called
there any spells in there?
do?
And if there are, I want them. I want to write them down.
All right, Alex. I made a 21 on my medicine check. To start patching her up, trying to stabilize her.
All right,
And I
you
was
were,
gonna go down, keep an eye down the hallway, or down the. Yeah, whatever.
Which as soon as I got to the bottom to her body, I, with no light source on me, looked around real fast just to see if there was anything right there that was going to get me before I started working on her.
second.
And if I did see something, I'm obviously going to come right back up the ladder.
Well, I can look. I was gonna follow you down and keep guard for you.
All right.
Because I can see if there's anything there inside it.
One quick second, I gotta throw you to another map for a second. Fix something real quick.
Going down the caster hole, trying to get a prisoner, trying to revive the prisoner. Yeah, when's that goring charge damage go on?
Hold on for a second. My cat's destroying shit.
Get out! Get out! Here's something this way.
He found a way up into the shelves. Alright, so you... Pretty much Thanos was the first one to move down the ladder, so when you get down to the bottom, you see that this tunnel, the sort of a rough-hewn tunnel that goes about 25 feet or so and then kind of opens up to the north. You can tell that whatever passageway beyond whatever's there is lit.
Well, this is where I'm going to hold position.
Okay. And, well, Thanos saw it first. He got down there first. So you're going to still do your first aid?
Yes.
Well, then Skull comes down behind you and hits his position. And up above, you said you guys are going to search the room?
Well, we're going to search the people, we're going to search the room, we're going to search, make sure that there's no other ways in or out other than the ones we know about. The normal. The
Don't
usual.
even forget to look up. I always forget to look up.
The ceiling is about 15 feet high. It's like the rest of the place. You don't have time to count it all right now, but they do have a mixture of coins and gems between all of the guards that you just sort of gather up.
Right.
The room with the drunk guy in it, I should put the camera on this just so you can see what my cat's doing.
Is he being a cat asshole?
He is. He's just... There's something on this flat surface. It must be removed immediately, and I must find a way up to the top shelf where the plant is so I can eat it. The glittering things that you saw on the ground were a mixture of just loose, scattered coins. Probably not much value, but you can take the time to collect what you can if you want. They're just sort of randomly just scattered throughout the entire room. As far as these two rooms. On a quick, several minute search, that's what you find.
Okay. And no other ways in or out, other than we know.
Right. All you know in the other room is that whoever glances in there just sees a rug pulled across, a couple of dead guards, and a hole in the floor. And no Skull or Thanos to be seen.
Oh, I shot it out up over my shoulder when we were going to revive over the prison.
Ryan, why is your penis glowing? Like Jesus himself touched your pee-pee?
Oh my.
Ancient Chinese secret.
You know, that's
Right.
funny, because I was thinking that Bull Man would be the least likely to get emotionally entangled, so he's the one I'm going to hook up with on this trip. If female humans are his thing.
The Minotaur guy?
I'd like to get that told to me again so I understood that properly? Not like daydreaming that I heard that?
Is Skull into human females? Is that? I mean, I don't know.
God, I don't see why he wouldn't be.
Okay.
I could see a lot of
Well,
reasons
we
why
might
you
work out
wouldn't
an
be.
arrangements.
Because of the smallish vaginas.
Yeah.
Small
Yeah.
is a good thing, I think.
I
In
said
that regard.
smallish.
Yeah, but have you seen the videos of people trying to have sex with a horse? It's not pretty.
Yes,
Of
I
course,
actually
he's a
have.
half bull.
You guys see the web comic of the problem with baby centaurs?
No.
No.
There's like a field. There's like a field with 3 baby centaurs running around, and the horse bodies are, you know, like colts. So they're just running around, but the baby part is all just kind of flopping all over the place, and because they can't hold their heads up, so they're just like, you know, flopping around.
That's
Okay.
fabulous.
That's
Oh my god. That's hysterical. You're gonna have to show that to me.
Pretty good. Okay, so after a
Right.
cursory glance and search, you gather the coins and gems. You also notice that the guards had the 3 bullet heads. Their scabbards are decorated with sort of a dragon, an ornate dragon motif. A little bit different than the other red robe cultists. So in those 2 rooms, that's the only other thing of note that you discover. Meanwhile, back in the Batcave, Thanos, you managed to stabilize the female, though she is still unconscious. She has several pretty bad slashing wounds and some blunt force trauma from the thing.
Possible. Pick her up and kind of put her onto my shoulder and climb back up there, or have Skull do it.
Everyone else just lose
Uh-oh.
Heidi, or was it just me?
Just you.
I can see everybody
I
except for
can't.
you.
She
I
can see
can't.
clearly now already.
No, it was just you.
I have no more video from my girlfriend. What? Okay, so you
I don't
You-
see
Too bad.
Paul's video, but I see everybody else's.
Yeah, you're the only one I can't see,
I
darling.
lost Alex too.
I will
I can
reload.
see Alex fine.
Here we go. And we're back.
Alrighty.
Yay.
And we're walking.
Okay, so you say you kind of pick her up in your arms? You like pick her completely up?
Yeah. And then like put her onto my shoulder. Unless
Okay.
she's a very big girl.
She's not. She's actually very thin.
But she's tough. She
Well, with the 16 strength, I shouldn't have much of a problem.
No, you can pick her up.
Alright, well, I'm wanting to get back up the ladder.
Make a strength check. What are you laughing about, Heidi?
18 total.
Bull fucker. What are you laughing at?
Kids' drawings. Whew. I've had too much beer.
How
So
many?
things are making me laugh.
Did you have 2?
I had 3. I had 3.
Oh.
I know, that means drunk Heidi.
I can't drink after midnight tomorrow, so this is my night to party.
I know. You probably shouldn't drink tomorrow night, but free beer, so, you know.
Yeah. Did you make your strength check,
Nine.
Thanos?
I got an 18.
Made it. Yep. So you managed to work your way back up the ladder into the room. Skull, do you follow?
Well, I'm going to come down here to the bottom of the stairwell and peek up and go, you want me to explore that a little bit or save that for later?
No, just keep your eye on it. As a matter of fact, why don't you go ahead and just flop the rug back on top of it?
All right, and I'll come back up the rug on top. Oh, flop my rug on it.
I'm gonna put her right about here
Hey, what did you see when you were down there? Why are we not investigating it?
because we're getting ready to question this woman.
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't really tell us what they saw. We don't know what they saw. I mean, I'm sure we're going to ask, James, to your point, like, what the hell's down there?
Rug back in place. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys moved over into the other room.
No, but I'd like to so I can see what was happening.
Yeah,
Can I do
exactly.
I'm gonna
I'm
get rid
ready
of some of
to.
these guys.
Can we go?
It's some very disgusting stuff.
Alex, I'm going to put her hands behind her back, put the cuffs on her.
Take all of her
I'm not.
belt pouches and all that other shit away from her too.
Yep, take off her. She's wearing a component pouch, component belt. Remove that.
You think maybe you should loosen her clothes a little bit so it's easier for her to breathe?
Oh, stop. That was in game.
Two notice.
The room to the north. Well, this room, like I said earlier, it contains a writing desk and a stool, several tables with books and papers, and a mirror on a floor stand. The smaller chamber off to the north contains a bed and two trunks.
Toss it. Let the thief look at the trunks. I don't know if she has any kind of way to know whether or not they're trapped, but
You would just have to roll a perception check.
Yep. You want to check for traps on the chests, Aspasia?
Sure. Tell me how to do this.
Make a perception check. The 20-sided, and then you add your perception modifier, which is on your character sheet.
Oh my god, a fucking 20. Sorry.
You detect all traps within 1 mile of you.
Right.
Where's my pop out thingy?
You don't even
Here
need
is.
it.
Okay.
You don't even
You
need it.
said I don't even need it. It doesn't even matter. Okay.
No. Yep.
Am I the only one that didn't go into the room there, Alex?
It looks like it.
Well, I thought you moved everybody else.
I didn't touch anyone. They all moved themselves.
Which
you
room
moved
is
me.
it? The one to the
I
right?
moved me a little bit. You moved me a lot.
Yeah, you can move yourself into the room, man. Oh, you probably can't even see, can you?
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I couldn't see much of it. Just the right room. Okay.
Now I'm standing gray right now. Is that supposed to be that way?
Yeah, the light is not as bright up in the northern room. There's no active light source up there.
Can I make one?
You can light a
Or
torch if you
grab
want.
one? Okay. Is there any reason from you experienced game players that I shouldn't light a torch?
no.
Okay. I would like to light a torch, please.
I think you need to check for traps. So
Okay, so
Come on,
you
baby,
are
light my
carrying a
fire.
torch.
For you.
There you go.
It's a very small room. Okay. So, any trappiness with the chests or the bed?
No, you detect
Any bed
no
bugs?
traps on either of the chests or the bed.
can I pick them and open them?
They are both unlocked.
Oh, well, how about if I don't pick them and I just open them?
Mhm. One contains just mundane clothing for a female, so you would guess that they're probably the woman's clothing. The other chest also contains clothing, but it seems it's more specialized. It's one outfit that is sort of similar to the clothing that she's wearing, but a little bit more ornate and well kept. It's black robes with sort of purple accents. And there's a variety of unknown symbols sort of embroidered into the cloth. Not sort of, it is embroidered into the cloth. I use it. So yeah, so the one trunk full of mundane clothing, and the other trunk holds only this particular outfit.
Where are her underwear?
In the mundane trunk.
Okay. And I checked thoroughly, and there's nothing interesting in there, like money or earrings or lube.
No money, no earrings, no loot.
I didn't say
Well,
lube.
I heard her ask where
Yeah,
Yeah.
her underwear was, so I'm going to go ahead and check.
She is wearing underwear.
Okay.
Is it clean?
She had on
Probably
clean
not
underwear.
anymore.
Slightly
Okay,
soiled.
well, what about the bed? Anything interesting about the
Doesn't
bed?
clean very well.
No, nothing interesting about the bed at all. It's made. It's well kept. It's nicer than the cots that were in the other room.
I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, well, I can bring that robe out to show the guys. I don't know am I going to blow up if I touch it or anything?
It does not blow up when you touch it.
It's probably
Okay.
used for some kind of
Ceremony?
ceremonies or special rituals.
Well, I figure maybe one of the magic-y guys would know if it's useful for anything.
Do you
This isn't her hoedown outfit. This is her shindig outfit.
does someone want to make a what check would you see?
What?
There are any like false bottoms or anything like that? Nothing at all?
Not in the chests, no. You feel secure in the fact that you found everything that there is to find in those things.
Okay.
Someone can make an Arcana check, probably Magus, to see if he can figure out anything about the robes. Or Thanos could make a religion check. Religion a thing?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but strangely enough, it's intelligence over wisdom. So I am trained in it, but I only got a 5,
I got 17.
so I can't recall anything.
Yeah, it's pretty.
They are unfamiliar to Thanos.
Okay.
Magus?
Well,
Any
I
luck?
will respectfully refold it and set it down.
Magus got a
Are there any
23.
pockets in it or anything?
Then he got a 25.
Now you can just show it
Now we got a 58. Okay, something's wrong here.
The symbols seem draconic to you. That they're dealing in somehow with dragons in some way.
Great. We just almost murdered the dragon guy's main squeeze.
If I feel, Alex, that I have done enough what I can with her, I am going to bring her up against, like in a sitting position against the wall, with her arms cuffed behind her,
Right.
and I'm still trying to bring her to a little bit, or I should say, easy. I'm not like smacking her around and stuff. And
I'm gonna bring her up to about waist level.
Skull, if
I'm
you
gonna
would,
try to-
just kind of stand here with me with your bardash, where your bardash kind of menacingly as she starts to come to. Not like poised, but like kind of like pointed at her slightly.
It's gonna take
What's more of this?
1d4 hours for her to regain consciousness.
Oh shit.
Unless
Oh,
some
I
sort
rolled
of
a 1.
magical healing is applied.
I honestly rolled a 1 on my 1d4. If you want to roll it, that's fine. And you roll a 4.
So it might gonna
Um,
take some time before she wakes up.
You
Alright.
guys ships
Well,
will
I
be
definitely
able to
tell
find
the
out.
guys it's probably going to be a while before she's up. I'm going to say at least a couple hours before she comes to. Do we want to, like, leave her shackled and gagged here?
Go down. Well, or put her back
Back
down
downstairs.
What was down the hole?
We can gag her, keep the manacles on her wrists, and perhaps tear some of her clothing and tie her feet, and maybe even tie her to the bed, and then put the blankets on top of her like she's sleeping, and douse these lights in this room.
Yeah, but if she's awake and somebody looks, she's gonna be struggling. Well, what's downstairs?
It was just a passageway as far as I got to see. I didn't go investigate.
But if
is
she's
it
going to be out
large?
for a couple
Is
of
it-
hours,
is
it's
it-
good cover.
Yeah, but so just putting her down in the hole. I'm asking
Yeah.
you what was in the hole? Did it look like it went on, or was it one room?
There was a passageway that went on.
'Cause she was obviously trying to get down there for some reason.
Possibly escape. Oh no, let's just take this
I know.
drag ass along.
I'd put her down in the bottom of the hole, and then we can leave her ass tied up there and go figure out what's going on.
All right. Well, going down the hole is the next step, so we could take her down there, keep her gagged and shackled, leave her at the bottom of the hole, and the last person down,
Hold it
bring the
right
rug back over top of the hole.
All right. Well, that is something that we will
Before we go
do
down
on the
how long
28th.
What's that?
That is what we will do on the 28th.
Yeah, we also got to figure out what we're doing with the drunk guy. I don't want him waking up and
Hey, where'd
Yeah,
everyone
hold
go?
Go
a bunch
stuff
of
everybody
dead guys.
into their cots.
The village.
Except for the guys with the head explodes.
Well, we
All
can
right.
talk about what we're doing before we go down to the hole next week, or the 28th. So, two questions
Yeah.
before I shut this off. Number one is, what's your living status? Where are you at now? Are you at? I mean, obviously you're at your house, but when do you move in with? Are you moving in with Heidi? What's happening?
September 1st is our last. Yeah, that's the
Last
am I
day
trying to
not
say?
cohabitating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, September 1st
Hopefully
is
he'll
when
be
I'm going to
in
be
before
totally.
then.
September 1st is when I'm going to be
Right.
totally out of this house, and it's going to be cleaned and ready for the landlord. So
We've got this week with no kids to move stuff, but he has surgery, and then we have the week of August the 1st with no kids to move the big stuff.
And then what happens after August the 1st?
Then his big stuff's going to be here, and we'll try to get stuff set up and ready to go.
yeah, we haven't actually set like a move date, but that's something that we're going to discuss
Okay.
here in the next couple of days. 'Cause I
And
need to
when
figure out.
when? So, and do you have an idea yet when you're doing the other?